my thing too loud, doing something they don't got no business doing. But welcome to Tea and Things. I'm your girl Shantae C. Checking in
What's up?
with.
It's Nia. We're back. Another Wednesday with Tea and Things. You guys definitely tune in tonight because we got a lot to talk about.
We always got a lot to talk about.
Always got a lot to talk about.
And for those of our friends who forgot that Tea and Things was at 9 o'clock, we here.
We're here.
We're here.
Tune in with your comment.
We didn't forget about y'all. We love y'all.
All right. So
what we got going on this week in the world?
a lot.
Oh Lord, what happened?
We never can go through all of it.
Okay, so just give us a little sip.
Are we gonna say congrats? I guess.
Oh,
I guess.
Oh Lord.
To Chloe and Tristan, they had a baby boy via surrogate. So we think, yeah, congrats. It's always congrats when there's a baby, right?
Yeah.
No
matter how crazy it may seem.
Yeah, okay.
Shantae
Shantae said it.
Crazy it may seem.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Shantae messing us up, y'all.
I'm messing y'all up. I'm sorry,
but
my bad.
it is a baby. So
we're congratulating because it is a baby.
Right. All the shenanigans that come with it.
Well, I'm just hoping that, especially considering what they are going through and what they've been going through, that's not going to affect the amount of love, attention, and care that the child will receive. So,
yeah, I mean, she's a good mom, so we got to give her that.
Yeah, she seems to really love her daughter.
I think they're already working out a co-parenting plan.
Okay.
Did she name the baby yet? Because
I don't know.
Hadn't named the baby.
Oh Lord.
As of when the baby was born. So, but hey.
Look, oh Lord. Huh.
All right.
So more to come on that. Stay tuned.
More to come on that. Okay. And speaking of babies, Shantae called it, y'all, last week. We got to bring Neo back up in this thing.
Oh, Lord, what happened? Did he have a baby by an extracurricular activity?
The woman said that her husband was running around unprotected.
Right.
She was right, because he's got a baby on the way.
So that's how she knew it was unprotected.
With another woman.
But of course.
And she has filed for divorce. So
this is his second divorce.
Kudos. Kudos to her for standing up for herself.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people that accept it. I mean, she just chooses not to be one. So you can't be mad at her.
No, you can't. But my whole thing is, if that's how you got with him, why did you think that you was going to be different? Why did you think that you was going to be the one to change his mind? Well, you changed his mind for a couple of years.
Yeah, well, I think they were married for a while, for about 8, right?
That's a long time.
I mean, these days,
look, in entertainment years, yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of,
oh Lord,
the woman she did give her husband, one of these husbands, some years. So Kim and Pete called it quits. After 9 months.
Oh, Lord, no, Kim. That was actually cute together, even though it was kind of strange because he was a little goofy, and she seems like very refined. She doesn't seem like she likes to joke around a lot, and he was a sketch comedian, so I felt like that was, it was kind of like a circle fitting into a hole. I felt like her and Kanye was a better match.
Well, he took to Twitter and went a little crazy and
for real,
made some crazy tweets, and Kim was demanding that he take them down because.
What did he say exactly? Was he spitting the truth?
Well, I wouldn't say it was
The
truth.
truth, the
He
truth
was just
according to
saying
him.
his feelings.
Look,
Like,
the truth according to him.
basically, Peter's died at 28. So now Pete is in some therapies
He's in therapy. Why does
behind with
everybody that get
Kanye.
with Kanye? I mean, that get with Kim. Why they be in therapy
Well,
afterwards?
he said he's traumatized by the things Kanye's been saying. He's
Oh,
probably smart, probably going to get a check.
Okay.
You don't really need a check, but why not if Kanye's putting craziness in writing?
So he's saying that basically he's traumatized from the things that Kanye is saying. Therefore, he had to leave Kim.
No. Him
Oh.
and Kim split up. They said because of the long distance, their schedules, it just made it very extremely difficult. And I could understand that.
Well, what did they think it was going to be like?
Right, exactly.
She live in Cali and he live in New York. So what exactly did they think was going to happen exactly? I'm just trying to figure it out.
Well,
because he was like, I'm not going to leave my job. You leave your job.
Well, I guess
you can film wherever.
I guess the private jet just
gassing up the fuel was eating away at their retirement plans.
No, I don't think they worried about a retirement plan, but I guess maybe the pilot needed a day off.
Well, and the flight is not like it's a short flight from California to New York. It's like 4 hours.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's like you spending a half a day trying to get there to be there for a half a day to fly back for a half a day.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine that was probably
a
pretty
lot.
hard.
That was a
So
lot.
Robin says, I'm assuming about Neo, a lot of mistresses think that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They'd be like, "Oh, he gonna get with this, and this gonna be this, and that." No, girl, just like he got you, it's just like he gonna get the next one.
Boom.
Bada boom.
What a baby.
With a baby. So look, please don't end up being like, who's the boy? Who's the one that got like so many Nick? Please don't be like Nick Cannon.
At least he could take care of his, but damn, he just had one too.
Nick, he
gotta stop having all these damn
Look,
kids.
but I like Nick Cannon though. I was watching some of his old film. Well, actually, he had a new film that I was watching the other night. Producer, what was that movie I was watching? She Balls. It was actually a really good movie. It was on.
I like all his little movies that he used to put out.
It's very heartfelt. Actually, this one came out in 2021.
Okay.
And he's the producer, and Birdman was a part of the production team.
Okay.
And Chris Brown was in the movie.
And what's it called?
She Ball.
She Ball. Oh, I think I saw that. I think.
It's on Netflix, y'all. But if you get a second, check it out. It's a really heartfelt movie. It might not be on Netflix. It's on Stars. So if you get a chance and you have Stars, definitely check it out. For all y'all that say y'all down in the valley where the girls get naked, y'all got Stars, okay?
Hey, P Valley in the building. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm actually, there's been a lot of talk on the net, and people are kind of sad that after 12 years, Angela Yee is announced she's leaving the Breakfast Club. I'm kind of happy for her. She got her own gig.
Oh, she did? Okay, that's good.
Yes. She got a national syndicated show, Way Up with Angela Yee. So congrats to her.
Yes, we like that.
I think that's good. I mean, because because her career is way deeper than 12 years. I mean, they did the breakfast show, but one day I think they were all on the show together for a while before.
And I think they had like solo careers too.
Yeah,
doing things prior to coming to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, she's had a solo career. They all have, but yes, kudos to her. I mean, I used to listen to it until my brother, Big Tigger, got his own morning show. So I had to make the switch, y'all. I had to. I mean, I got to.
Yeah, that would not be right not supporting family.
Yes. I mean, that's the bro. That's the bro from the basement. We got to. So when he got his morning show, I kind of made the switch, but I did enjoy their show when I watched it.
Right, 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 right.
Y'all, but yeah, y'all should tune into my bro.
Tune into your bro
Tune into my bro on
from another
V10
mo.
on V103
Oh
in
Lord.
the mornings.
It,
He don't compete with my time.
correct. So you can still watch us at 9 p.m. on TNT.
Right.
You
Get
know
up
what
and
to
have
do.
your coffee with Ted.
Right. And come down and have your wine with us.
And come sip some tea with us. Sip some tea with us. Now, um, okay, I see we got some people watching.
Yep.
Did y'all take y'all aspirin? These people was dancing the weekend away.
Right. Big shout out to Robin, Zuri, Lulu, Raymond. Big shout out to all of y'all for always consistently tuning in. We love it and appreciate it. And hopefully y'all knees not hurting from all that dropping it like it was hot over the
Right.
weekend.
Hopefully y'all wasn't like me. I was sad. I had the biofreeze next to the bed. Ready. Ready.
And now I'm gonna tell you, I have not danced so hard not in my life, but since I've been in my mid 30s, I ain't dropped it like that in a minute. Okay,
Yep, and we took it back.
to the
It was
90s.
Shantae's birthday.
Whoop whoop
My sister had a birthday. We went out with her on Friday.
whoop whoop.
We took it back to the 90s. Shantae was Foxy Brown, y'all.
Yes, the ill
T-Vibes,
nana.
and I also had my crew with me because I had the
Chili.
cutest little left eye ever
Yeah,
and the cutest chili ever.
there you
So
go.
everybody was in the building, okay?
Everybody, it was star
Lauren
studded.
Hill.
Look, it was star studded. We had Lauren Hill, Mary J. Blige, Foxy Brown. You name it, we had it. Okay. Eddie Murphy.
We had Mariah Carey. She
Mariah
didn't bring all them damn kids with her. Oh no, she only got two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick got all the kids.
Yeah, right. Tiff said her knees are killing her.
There she go, y'all. Tiffany Winston, aka Mariah Carey.
Right.
Girl, you told me you was gonna take an aspirin, but I guess you didn't. All right. So, y'all, we gonna get into our topic of the night, and I think it's a really good one.
I do too.
So, preparing to succeed. And Shantae, tell them what that means.
So, guys, the reason why I wanted to bring up this topic because my 43rd year, I always talk about every single year I'm going to do something to better who I am, right? And so one of the things that I think that people fail to understand about successful people is successful people are always planning to be successful. They plan and prepare to succeed. So what do we mean by that? So basically, are you preparing yourself for whatever it is you desire? So that something could be losing weight, okay? So are you preparing to understand how you're going to get your meals together? Are you preparing to say, okay, this is the times I'm going to eat? Are you making a plan to get to your final destination? Most people don't do it. So that's why so many plans fail every single time because you haven't taken the time to think about what you wanted to get to your final destination. How many people do you know have had a dream that they never ever attained?
Plenty. I know a lot of people.
Right. So what's the common thing that you hear when somebody doesn't attain their dream? I'm gonna tell you mine. The first thing I always hear is, "Oh, I'm getting it together."
Yeah.
That's the number one thing I hear. Oh, yeah, I'm getting it together. I'm working on it.
Yep, that's the truth. I'm working on it as the number one that I always hear.
And so then you follow up with them, let's say a month or so later, and be like, hey, how's your such and such business going? And they be like, oh, I'm working on it. But they love to talk about their business, but are never doing anything to move towards getting what they want. So today we're going to talk about some tips on how to prepare to be ready to succeed. Tell y'all a small story. When we were looking to get this house, we had to do a bunch of preparation. We didn't know this house was coming on the market. We didn't know how much it was going to cost. We had a ballpark figure of what we wanted to pay, but we didn't know what the down payment was going to be or nothing like that. But what we did know is we had to have a certain credit score. What we did know is our debt to income ratio had to be a certain thing. Okay. What we did know is we had to have a certain, we know we had to save money, and we knew we had to have a reserve for some period of time. So those are the things that we did know. Okay. But what we didn't know was where was the house going to be? How much was the house going to cost? We didn't know all those, but we knew what it took to get to the point where we could get the house. Okay. So a whole year before that, we worked on it.
So for people that's probably starting a business or something,
yeah,
just because you're not ready to execute the business right now, you could be preparing to work on it. Or somebody that's, like, oh, I want to be a nurse, or oh, I want to be a doctor. You got to start to prepare
yourself for your success. So with a business, what are some of the things that you did when you first started Busy Bee before you just jumped into it?
Some of the things, well, with starting my business, I looked at, first of all, I looked at what grants, scholarships, whatever was out there for
seed
for
money.
Media.
Right, for seed money.
Right, for Black female
businesses.
So I did some research. I also got with some networking groups of people that already had a business.
Right.
So that I could learn some things
Tips
from
and
them.
tricks. Yep.
Yeah, but I certainly prepared up to executing my own. And when I say prepare, I'm not a person that want to do years and years and years
of preparation
and never execute, because I believe in people will help keep a open door open, but nobody wants to help keep a closed door open.
Right.
But also, like Shantae said, I worked on it. I prepared. I talked to different people. I had, I was kind of lucky because I had Benzino, who had Source Magazine, then Hip Hop Weekly Magazine. So they guided me and helped me with launching my own.
Right.
Poor Dave Mays. Right. Benzino's partner, but they helped me. And I knew a lot of people in their camp that really helped me. So, but I still had to go out and prepare. Right. And sit with them and go to their office and go to Miami and
understand
and learn
what you wanted your look and feel of your magazine to be and things like that. So her preparation was really tutelage, the study of making sure that she understood how to meet the deadlines, how to make a magazine work, what is required to make the business make money, right? So one thing I can truly say about having your own business is it's not a business until it makes money. It's a hobby. So you can be in preparation to make money and you can be positioning yourself to get the money, but to me, it's not a business until you making money. It's a hobby until you making money. And people need to recognize and understand that.
That is very true. And I know a lot of people with a lot of hobbies.
Yeah. Like, why are you running around here spending thousands and thousands of dollars on something that is not generating any money to come back to you? As I said before, I'm 43 years old, so I'm looking for my exit strategy of uh revenue streams so I can retire. I don't want to be working for my whole life. Really, I want to retire by the time I'm 55, if truth be told. I'm trying to see if I can get it.
You can get it, girl.
You know what I'm saying? So, though this is so I'm in preparation now, building the podcast, building some of my other dreams up, but understanding that the goal is to make money. So, in order to do that, you got to plan and you have to understand how to do that. So, that's preparation for business. So, let's say you want to prepare to succeed in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to do within you to be ready to get your Prince Charming or to get your Princess Charlene? You got to be happy with you.
That's true.
Nobody wants to come into a situation where you're always complaining about something or you need them for something or you know what I'm saying? You should be with a person because you want to be with them, not because you need to be with them.
Now, Shantae spitting facts right there. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. So I think for a relationship, I think maybe, letting some of the past go, working on you,
Oh yeah.
making sure you could be your best person. I think very important in a relationship, and y'all know me. I think I always say it's great to build together, but it's have your own.
Yeah.
Have your own, and then that way we can all build together.
Right.
You can't just come in something expecting
Everything in the world and you have nothing to give. I mean, it's not always monetary. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes it's spiritual. That you can bring to the table. So I definitely agree. Some other things that I think about is in preparing to have a successful relationship, really be honest with yourself
Yep.
about what it is you're trying to go out there and get. Like if what you are looking for is a serious relationship and a commitment, don't try to go out with a party boy because that doesn't align with what your goal is. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're partying now, you can't change that about them.
You
I mean
can't
that.
change a man that's partying at 50.
I mean that's what he does. He clearly is not looking for what you're looking for. So you have to make sure that you know in your heart what you really want. I'm not saying don't give people chances because obviously you don't get to know somebody until you get to know them. But what I will say is you need to know what you want and be clear about your intentions so that you have the ability to be more successful, have a higher success rate in what it is you're trying to do, especially within any type of relationship, whether that's a friendship, whether that's a romantic relationship, but preparing yourself, understanding what you want and what you need. And that was such a good point to let the past be in the past.
Yeah.
Because, you know, carrying baggage, you ain't never going to get to your promised land.
Yeah, that's true.
So, how many more minutes we got? We got about 9 minutes left. So for about 5 minutes, I want to talk about spiritual growth. Um, I think that you have to have an inner sense of yourself and a walk with whomever you deem to be a higher being. You know, whether it's Allah, Buddha, God, whoever it is. I don't want to tell anybody who they should feel spiritually connected to. But what I'm saying is that sometimes when you have inner peace within yourself it is easier for you to achieve and be successful in anything it is that you're trying to do. Because being at peace with you, when you're at one with yourself, you don't have that self doubt.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have that woulda, coulda, shoulda, like like angry about where you are versus where you feel like you should be.
Right.
Um, so being at peace and and happy with where you are versus where you're trying to go, I think is an important step in preparation for anything it is that you're trying to do. And I mean, I'm really speaking to myself, y'all.
Yeah. I mean, in preparing for success, I think that with anything, you got to have a clear head.
Mind, body,
Whether
and soul.
if you're, whether even if it's business, relationship, or whatever, if you're frustrated about A, you're not going to be able to be clear about B.
Yeah.
So you gotta, I always find that when I'm at my calmest, when I'm at my peace, is when I succeed the most. When
Yeah.
I can, things are just flowing.
Yeah. And it's like
And then if I'm all frustrated and all cloudy
and frazzled
and annoyed, like nothing's going right.
and nothing's getting done.
And nothing's getting done. That part.
Yeah, and nothing's getting done. When you're all over the place, it's like you're just simply all over the place. So I think definitely being at one with yourself, in terms of trying to move forward to any goal that you have, is important. It's a very important part that I think that we miss so many times. I mean,
Yeah.
I know I do because I'll be frustrated and upset, and I'm making decisions out of frustration.
And that's never good.
Right. So it's like, okay, I'm mad about my job, so I'm going to apply to 10 jobs. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it out of frustration. I'm not doing it because I'm one with myself and I'm saying, okay, my desire is to move forward in my life, and I'm okay with where I'm at, and I understand that this is my journey and I got to move forward. So let me find things that align with my goal to be able to move forward.
Right.
So,
and preparing. Yes.
yes, so that's one of the things that I'm going to do to prepare myself, is try to become more one with myself.
All right.
So,
well, do we just drop the mic? No, but I think that it's great. It's a great topic, and a lot of people need to think about it, because we're just going with everyday life, and we have dreams and we have goals, and God put us here for something, and there's a lot of people that miss it because they just
I'm not
can't
prepared.
stop, breathe, can't prepare. It's okay. You can work your job and work on your business at the same time.
And it's okay.
And it's the way it should be.
Right. Right.
But you just gotta step back, take a breath, and prepare for what you're doing
And your next
and
step.
just stay prepared.
And be open for whatever the journey brings. You know what I'm saying? Because everything happens for a reason. God did intend for us to have ups and downs. There's no good without bad. So just know that in your preparation that there may be some stumbling blocks. But just because there's a stumbling block doesn't mean that you won't succeed.
Right. Stumbling, that's how we learn. Believe me.
Right. A million times over.
But today is going to get us with a 5-minute tip of the day.
All right. So, guys, if you are staying in the mode of preparation, and you're looking to succeed, let's say in business, one of the most important things that you can have is a reserve of cash. If you're trying to start your own business, you should not really be using your operating income from your household. Meaning, you shouldn't be, if your mortgage is $1,200 and you need $1,200 to pay that, you shouldn't be taking $600 to start the business. Okay?
Right.
you need to try to find another source of income. Uber, uh, TaskRabbit, all of these different types of little small jobs that you can do to build up your reservation or your small little nest egg to be able to move forward on your business will help you if you can build that up. Take that money and use that to build your dream. Don't take it away from your household, because then you're going to be stressed because the household is not right. And then you're not going to succeed in the things that you want to do because you don't really have enough money to make it happen. So that is my tip and suggestion.
I think that's a great, great, great tip. Yeah, I think that's a great tip. I'm gonna add one thing to it real quick, because this is one thing that my sister and I always talk about. And this is even if you think of like huge celebrities,
Right?
they continue to do what they're doing, music,
Yes.
whatever, and then they do something else. They don't just quit everything and say, "Oh, I want to go make beats."
Yeah.
They do what they're doing and do something else, and that escalates them. Right. So don't just quit your job to go start a business.
Right.
Do what you're doing.
Right.
Take the advice from Shantae. Maybe do something else if your job is not bringing in.
Right. Well, you have a lot of extra expendable income.
And then do your other thing.
Yeah.
Do your investments, do your properties, do your
and don't be afraid music, and shame
do
to
whatever
say,
you're doing.
Don't be afraid. I mean, because there's some people who be like, okay, I'm gonna go work at McDonald's, but my sole purpose of working at McDonald's is to get that money to put towards my cigar bar.
Hey, I know a lot of people that made it that way.
Okay, that part.
Yeah. And on that note,
we out.
We out. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
We love y'all.
We'll see you next Wednesday.